check, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mic check, Soulja. What up? Turn up. CES, we in Vegas.
Got him. Keep going a little
I'm
bit.
mic'd up right now, man. Y'all already know. Mic check. 1, 2,
There
1,
you
2.
are. Good.
Mic
Thank
check.
you.
Welcome back to What's Trending live from the Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas. We are coming to you live from the Samsung Smart Lounge all week long, but this is our last day.
I can't believe it.
This is Ethan Newberry,
Hi.
my co-host.
I'm
My
really
other
sad.
co-host, Andre Meadows, aka BlackNerdComedy. I'm Shira Lazar. It's been a good time. We've had a blast.
It's been an awesome week so
Yeah.
far. Seeing all the new cool tech,
Yeah.
meeting cool celebrities that have a lot of things to say about the new stuff. It's
I
been
know.
awesome.
Shaq, Mark Cuban.
LeVar Burton.
LeVar Burton. Oh, a highlight, Vanilla Ice.
Yes, Vanilla Ice.
That
with
was
some-
amazing.
With some ninja rap going
We,
on.
Yeah.
on our channel right now, subscribe. We have a video. Don't get off this live stream, but there is a ninja rap video with Vanilla Ice. Just saying.
Just saying.
Hashtag just saying.
Yeah.
But we've got an awesome show for you today. The fun continues. We've got Soulja Boy. We've got Patrick Norton from Techzilla giving us his take on the best of tech at CES. That's really going to round up the whole experience for us here. And
Yeah,
it's really
for
what
sure.
everyone wants to hear.
Yeah.
But they also want to see some fun, crazy, cool people like our first guest today. Give it up for Soulja Boy!
Welcome to the show, man.
What's
Good to
up?
meet you.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
That's good, man. Good to see you.
How you doing?
Nice to see you here in Vegas. I know you're in the middle of recording at a studio, so you
Yes.
just like jumped in here.
Yeah. I'm out here recording, working on my new album. Just out here in Vegas, enjoying it. I've been here since the New Year's. I brought in the New Year's here, 2014. So
Wow.
I'm excited to be here. Yeah.
How do you concentrate and focus on a new album when you're in Vegas?
You just gotta, you have your priorities straight. Know what you gotta finish the work first. You know what I'm saying? But it's just fun though. It's real fun. It's just a different feeling out here recording in Vegas.
Oh, really? Is it
Yeah.
gonna have some Vegas influence, or like, what are we gonna expect from this new album?
I mean, from this new album, just big features. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a lot of big features, a lot of great beats. Just feel good party music, and just me growing as an artist and just taking it to a new year. 2014.
Feeling it.
Yeah.
Have you been to CES before? You're right in the middle of the action on the show floor.
You're like a CES veteran.
Yeah.
right?
I've been just like in my house, just like a electronic ceiling that can change weather, like from like cloudy to like sunny to like I don't know, something like that.
You're talking about some greater force, I think, than what the electronics can do.
Yeah, it'll be possible. I'm thinking that'll be
basically
possible.
want to
for
be
you.
God is what I
No, something like that.
So you did tweet the other day, what's new at CES this year? You have over 4 million Twitter followers, so congratulations on that. That's a big feat. Did you get any good answers? Do your followers even try to help you with this type of stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I get so many different tweets, and it was just like some girls, it was just tweeting me back like, "What's CES?" and like, just like different like, is that a new song? And it's like, I'm just like, yo, so. But no, though, I'm gonna check out everything today. Though I'm gonna do a lap and check out everything.
Yeah, you gotta educate your people.
Yeah, I gotta let them know. I'm gonna let them know what's up now, though.
Let's go in the chat room.
All right.
Andre Meadows is in the chat room actually taking your questions live. You're a fan. You want to ask Soulja Boy a question? This is your time.
Let's do it.
To shine.
The Knox Nick asks, Soulja Boy, who are your favorite music artists and why?
My favorite music artist in the game, Drake. know what I'm saying? Because like he's one of the ones that's really just been consistent over the last couple of years with the music. Lil Wayne is an artist, you know, that I think is a great talented artist. Much respect to him. You know, Justin Bieber, I think is very talented. You know what I'm saying? He make dope music for the kids, and you know the kids is the future. So you know we always gotta, you know, keep up with the kids and stuff like that. And, you know, myself, man, you know, Soulja Boy, I'm the best rapper.
Yeah, you listen to your own music, right?
You empower yourself. So. What do you think of Justin Bieber retiring?
Justin Bieber, I mean, I think that's crazy, man. When I first heard it, but he's done so much at a young age. I thought it was a joke, though. That's serious. He's serious about that?
I mean, me and him had a one-on-one about it. No, I'm kidding. I mean, that's what supposedly the word on the streets.
Yeah, no, that's crazy, man. You know, much respect to Justin. That's a good friend of mine. I was with him actually a couple of days ago. But I hope that's a joke. I hope he's not retiring.
It's like Jay-Z retiring.
I hope he's not retiring.
Jay-Z, I'm gonna get you.
Now, this is news. You work with Drake. He remixed "We Made It."
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah.
Just how the record came about, you know, Drake called me. He was just like, yo, man, this record is crazy. And it was just like a beat that I've been working on. And I just been dropping like mixtape material for the fans and stuff like that. And like once we released that record, it went crazy, like over 1 million downloads in just a couple of days.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So
wow.
It's crazy. We about to get ready to perform it together on a couple of shows and stuff. So y'all get for looking for that.
Well, that's cool that he gave you that shout out. I mean, it's like when you remix someone's song, it's him saying like, I respect you, right?
Yeah. No, Drake is cool, you know what I'm saying? And it's definitely when somebody remix your song, you know, it just, you know, it brings a lot of different people that's looking at you and listening to your music and different fan bases and stuff like that. So shout out to Drake, you know.
Is it hard to collab, continue? I feel like this whole industry and community, it's like collabs are the thing. I mean, like that's how you get seen in front of different people's audience.
Yeah.
Is it, you know, is it hard to stay on top of that all the time? Be like, okay, I gotta get into this person's song, gotta get this. Obviously, you hope they come to you.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just all about like the type of music that you like and, you know, who you want to collab with, you know what I'm saying? Like some people don't like to collab with a lot of artists. Like I'm open to collab for, you know, outside of just hip hop, outside of, you know, R&B. So I just think, you know, it's good. It's just good music. You know what I'm saying? I like to make good music. So, you know.
Is there someone that you wish you could collab with? That's on your list, number one.
That said no many times, and you're like, come on, keep knocking on that door.
Jay-Z. I like to do
awesome.
a song with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, everyone. I want to do a song with Jay-Z.
Yeah, he's a legend.
That would be
No,
interesting.
I mean, Jay-Z is...
Yeah.
Crank That became such an iconic song. What's it like to look back on something like that in terms of like really what it's built for you?
Yeah, Crank That, you know.
I've been singing it all day, by the way. Knowing you're coming on the show, in my head, it's been going through all day.
No, it was one of my first songs. You know, I'm always gonna be proud of that. And you know, everywhere I go, anytime I hear the song, I always have fun. You know what I'm saying? It brings back a lot of memories of it put me into the music.
Soulja know how it feels to be a CEO. I know more than these labels, anyways. I know what's next in the streets, don't I?
Explain.
What was the impetus behind that?
No, basically it's just like me having my own record label at 17 and becoming the CEO. I just felt like I know like what's next in the streets, like what the labels is looking for like hot music or, you know, the next hit or who's gonna be the next artist. Yeah. It's like I always find what they looking for. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's just like one of my cocky tweets. You know?
So you do make some cocky tweets. Yeah. What's the strategy behind a cocky tweet? Like, how do you make it as cocky as possible?
I mean, you just got to be in a feel-good environment, you know, just a positive mood. Something good just happened to you. You're just like, okay.
Perfect,
you know.
cocky tweet mode, right?
So surround yourself by people that make you feel awesome. Constantly cocky.
That should be the hashtag today. So everyone should write a tweet today. Hashtag cocky tweet. Whatever.
Feel good.
You're going to get it trending. Cocky tweet.
This tweet, you wrote, yes, I'll do your interview. Just cut my check.
So we just need to know, how much do we need to cut the check for?
Who are we giving this to?
Yeah, I just need $1 million.
Awesome.
All right.
I did tell you I might collab with Jay-Z. So.
Well, let's switch that out. We could do that.
So what does that mean? Do you actually, you were a hustler.
That was another cocky tweet. No, I just feel like, you know, it's always, you know, in hip hop, us artists, we like to make money and stuff like that. So, you know, it's just me, like, I get a lot of people asking me for interviews, like, all the time. And it's like, I wish I could do every interview in the world, but I got to pick and choose, you know, what's best for me and what I think is a good station, good, you know, broadcast.
Well, you chose good today.
Yeah. Thank you. We'll make you feel really cocky.
Hashtag cocky tweets. This last one is great because I think it's good advice, and I think there's a story behind it.
All right.
Never hang with fake people. Always keep it real.
That's true, man. That can go for every person on this earth, you know what I'm saying? People smile in your face, people talk behind your back. You have people that you think is your friends, your best friends, but they turn out to be, you know, fake friends and stuff like that. So that was just like a motivational tweet for like everybody that's going through anything or having certain people around them. You know, always keep real people around.
Love it. Thank you for the stage advice, Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. You're actually very sweet.
Thanks for having me.
I like it. And coming up next, don't go anywhere, all you folks watching. We have Rohan Marley coming up. Also, Patrick Norton to give us the ultimate end of CES roundup. You won't want to miss it. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah. We've got some for you too, man.
Wins like a little 10 by 10 booth, and they're like guys with a folding table, like, look, you hit a button, stuff comes out, and everybody's like, that's cute.
It felt like a little gadget that I know I met Bree, and I was with Bill Nye even at this event like 5 years ago when they had this, and it felt like a cool little thing.
So
like 5 years later,
novelty,
So 5 years later, Bree comes out. They're a part of Press Day at CES. It is a big announcement. And one of the first things he says is like, look, we enable people. People make stuff. Our people do stuff. And, you know, and he goes, always like, oh, you print out tchotchkes, like a keychain. Oh, that's nice. And he's like, you know, they're printing prosthetics for small children. For like 50 cents of plastic gives a kid the ability to grasp and grip things.
Crazy.
And the crazy story is, so they've done that, and kids grow like every 15 minutes. I got 2 kids. By the way, the Samsung 9000, the washing machine, I want that badly. It's huge. It does laundry fast. That is
7
huge.
loads or something.
Look under look under the couch.
Yes. But the so, and then another kid saw the first kid who had a problem with his hand, and he printed his own 3D hand himself with the printer at his school, right?
Wow.
Think about this. The kid's creating his own prosthetic after seeing another kid, and doing it with like 50 cents of plastic and a little STL file he loads up. So, you know, it's crazy to watch. Like, a company never heard of just started XYZ. They're going to do a $499 printer, right? MakerBot, they're creating software that basically means, you know, it's like you hit print, right, and stuff comes out of the printer. right? And with 3D printing, it's not like that right now. You know what I mean? You want to hit things, you want to like aim heat at it, or it's cool, or it's hot.
It's like the first computer. You know, we're
It's
in
worse.
the time where we're
It's worse.
But it's like, you know, when Steve Jobs and Bill Gates, they talk about these times where it's like huge processors.
Right.
It was like 2 rooms just to like have for one computer.
Yeah.
I feel like we're watching that now. When we have kids, they're gonna be like, what? I could just do it from whatever
They're gonna be
device, my
printing skateboards
glass.
or
Yeah.
hoverboards or whatever's coming out, right? So like 3D systems, they've got like a $350 scanner, so I can scan something like 10 feet long, or I can scan little things. They're doing confectionery, the Chef Jet that's actually printing sugar designs like cake toppers, crazy stuff like that, ceramics. So that's really exciting. They actually have hired will.i.am to be their creative director.
Of course they have.
Of course they have. But, you know,
Creative director of almost every company.
yeah, but I mean, like the whole idea of a 3D printer company, which is profound backyard nerd. Look what I made out of stuff. You know, is all of a sudden mainstream at CES, and like MakerBot's trying to make it really, really easy. An application called Print Shop where you load a file into it and it works, right? That whole Apple phrase, it just works.
And now I'm hearing libraries are starting to have
Yeah.
the MakerBots. So I think it's going to make it more accessible and more people are going to know about it.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's obviously been a very techie early adopter thing, but hopefully more people understand its use.
It's been profoundly nerdy, and now it's actually starting to come out of come out of the closet and into the living room or the whatever, wherever people do 3D printing, which I guess would be a garage.
People will next, like, it would be like little, like, what's it called, talk at home, like water cooler chat, be like, check out my new MakerBot printer. You know, like your parents, like, check this one out, like they did back in the day when you got a nice washing machine or dishwasher.
Well, imagine the idea of like printing out special dishes for a dinner or something crazy like that. Or, you know, it's wild stuff. It's weird.
is.
It's just exciting.
Let's go in the chat room, take some questions.
Well, I was about to read, what is your next album? I was thinking that was for our past guest. Unless you're dropping an album we don't know about. No, a lot of people just asking what's like the best. They just want to know what's the best tech that you want to take home. It sounds like a washer.
So, okay, yeah, absolutely the Sampler 9000 washer. Like, well, it's kind of funny, right? Because, you know, the whole connected home thing, the idea that you have a home automation. So, you know, like texting to your refrigerator to see if there's any beer left, right? Or you know, Samsung's doing their version of it with the application that talks to everything. And all of the home automation stuff, it used to be like, you know, you got $10,000, somebody will put in some cool stuff and lights will turn on and off. Like you hit play on your, you know, your Blu-ray player, and all of a sudden the curtains will go down, the lights will go off, the mood will come up, and stuff will happen.
Yeah.
And now companies like, you know, Belkin and these other smaller companies are bringing that together, just like Samsung and the other larger companies. So the home automation stuff is really cool. Those OLED TVs, I'm sure you've heard this like 9,000 times over the last 3 days. You know, they're gorgeous. Much more important, the announcements that, hey, Samsung and these other companies are working to bring 4K content to your living room. Because there's nothing worse than having like, I have the coolest television on the planet, it is OLED, it is 4K, it is curved, it is amazing. If I punch a button, it waves at me and turns curved and flat, but being like, and I'm watching upscale 1080p Blu-rays, which look great. 1080p Blu-rays upscale look great, but seeing 4K video, that's epic. I want to, you know, I want to see House of Cards in 4K. Really. So this is a French company. They used to do a thing called a Nabaztag, which was a Wi-Fi enabled rabbit with ears, and then people would like send you messages, and it would speak at you. So you'd have this little weird little thing in the corner. Yeah, see, that's exactly. So there's this mother which looks like a shmoo with a little face on it, and it has cookies, and the cookies track things like temperature or motion. So if you strap a cookie to your water bottle and you don't drink water every 20 minutes, mother will nag at you. Or mother will tell you, you haven't vacuumed the house in 3 weeks. Or mother, right?
Or a nagging girlfriend.
Much more
It could
intense.
be anything else.
Throw the
Let's pick something
cookies
else.
away. Then I don't have any worries.
Well, and it gives this application, and you can build like little custom, like, okay, has my kid, you know, opened this drawer? Because if they haven't opened this drawer, then they haven't done their homework, right? So you can, and then you can basically track stuff, and there's charts and stats. It's insane. It's like the scariest thing I've ever seen, and people are like, "Oh my goodness! I can tell whether has the garbage been taken out on garbage day? You know, what time did your kids take the garbage out? All this crazy.
Is my wife cheating on me?
Wow.
Put it on.
That's a later
attach it.
cookie.
Is that later?
Just put the cookie in the back of the
I'm
guy's
just thinking
pocket.
ahead, guys.
Did the back? Yeah. Let's.
You didn't go there,
You know,
did you, Patrick?
Someone told me about the little TVs that are, you know, on your flight, the airline TVs, and how there's a technology where it uses your eyes to actually pick what you're gonna, like it'll track your eyes in terms of what you want to watch. So if you're looking and you're like, you focus in on the icon, it comes up without you putting your fingers everywhere.
And they're using that. It's crazy with focus groups. They use that to study, like when people look at a web page or an advertisement, they're using that technology with focus groups to know exactly what works. Like if they want you to look at the thing first, how do they change the rest of it to just turn like any kind of display into crack for that reptile part of your brain that goes, I want to buy that now.
See, for guys, it might not be a good thing because guys focus on certain things even though they know they should watch something else. So it can get a bit awkward.
If we cover up any cleavage, they see the product. Oh my goodness!
Like, and instead you're on a flight and the guy next to you just keeps on like the really inappropriate thing just keeps popping up and he's like, no.
It's really good.
Not what I wanted to watch.
All right, let's go into the chat.
Yeah, we get a lot of 4K talk. People ask about 4K TVs, about Netflix going 4K, YouTube just announced. Do you feel like with all this professional equipment being able to come out and being able to get it at such a lower price that everyone can get their hands on it, that's going to change entertainment in a way, like professional studios and a guy in his house doing almost the same quality of content?
Absolutely. Like I think one of the things the consumer electronics industry learned from the Blu-ray is like Blu-ray versus HDB, battle, mayhem, confused customers. Nobody wanted to buy anything, right? So I think they probably slowed down Blu-ray by like 3 years because there were two options. They were fighting each other. You could get like one movie on HD DVD, but you couldn't get it on Blu-ray. You could get it on Blu-ray. You could get, who wants to own like $200, $500, $600 Blu-ray players back when you didn't get them in a can of Cracker Jacks or a box of Cracker Jacks, right? Because it cost $8 now. But so with 4K, they're like, okay, the 3D thing didn't work because there was no content. So they're like, we're announcing with content partners, we're announcing with movie studios, we're announcing with television studios. Yeah. And by the way, you can buy a 4K camera for under $2,000. And it's like, that's a big deal. Like Polaroid, like not Polaroid, but like, the idea that you can have inexpensive, like $300, $400, $500 cameras, those aren't going to be so good. But a $2,000 prosumer camera that can do 4K, that's epic. And it's like, it will be, the TVs will be here, the cameras will be here, the YouTube people will be into it. YouTube's trying to do it with the VPN. So I think they're all trying to bring it together because they looked at 3D and Blu-ray and be like, well, we didn't do that right. Yeah. So how do we fix that for 4K? And it's like, so we've got content, we've got content partners, we've got distribution, we have these absolutely gorgeous televisions, and we're going to put cameras in the hands at the most affordable price points we can so that I go to the Grand Canyon, I'm shooting my family video in 4K, which means like basically brush your teeth and clean your pores before you walk out of the house with a family trip. But 4K, 4K, you see everything. Like you thought you saw, like I have braces right now. Like I'm terrified. Like HD, like you can see stuff in my braces. 4K, you'll be able to know what it was. And I'm like, that's too much, too much.
Well, speaking of it all coming together, a lot of talk is happening around the idea of convergence here at CES. So connecting devices like your phone to your TV to even, a smartwatch like a Gear, like Samsung has a Gear. What do you think is going to happen with that? What's the future of that idea of convergence?
Well, there's kind of two battles going on right now. There's a bunch of companies that are trying to make, obviously using their app, right? So everybody's got a smartphone, everybody's got an app. Or maybe I'm lazy.
Well, we appreciate you coming here. You're definitely not lazy. CES is crazy.
CES is fun.
You just told us that you've been here for like 10 days already.
No, only 4 or 5 days. Apparently I've lost track.
But it probably feels like 10 days. Probably.
It feels like forever.
A lot of hours.
We appreciate you being here and giving us everything we need to know about the Consumer Electronics Show. Patrick Norton from Techzilla. Check it out. Check out all their coverage. You've been doing daily coverage as well. And we have a little parting gift for you.
For you, my friend, a Samsung Galaxy Note.
This will fit in the plane.
Yeah, there you go.
Great to meet you, Patrick.
And coming up, everyone watching, don't go anywhere. We have Rohan Marley coming up. We're going to be talking a lot about things and wrapping up our entire coverage from CES. House of Marley. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff happening on stage soon. A lot of musicians, technologists. Everyone's coming together. It's all coming together. And tweet us, #Samsung CES. Join Andre in the chat room. We're still watching. We'll give you a shout out. Just join us.
Yes.
We'll be back in just a second. welcome back to What's Trending Live from CES. We are coming to you live from the Samsung Smart Lounge, and joining us right now, Rohan Marley.
Yeah.
Woo!
Great.
Thank you so
Welcome
much
to
for
the show.
being
Welcome to the
here.
show.
Yeah. What's up? So you guys are busy here with House of Marley.
Yes, you
What's going on?
well, this year, it's our 4th year here,
Yeah,
and we feel like family now,
I know.
amongst all the giants,
It's true. You're getting used to it,
we
right?
we kind of get the swing of things, And this year, we, as you grow, you learn about the space and you understand technology more, and because it's more than just aesthetics, It's about functionality, the purpose of it, and really having that quality in sound, So this year, I think that we have captured our sound signature.
Okay.
And we have also, I think that being sustainable and using all the eco-friendly materials, we have also, but as far as the pixels or what I'm seeing, it's not as crisp as the 82. So I went with the 82 instead. Yeah.
Very nice.
I really love it, it's smart TV, and it's like, I don't even use my laptop. I just pop, everything's right there.
Yeah, everything's right there.
Love
It makes it
I love
very
that old
easy.
technology. And then the thinness.
It looks like a piece of art itself, right?
It's like, where's the TV? Where's all the people?
Was your dad a technologist? Like, was he into tech way back then, or like, that type of stuff?
He's an analog man,
Yeah.
and I think he's in more acoustics. I don't think you would see him around the engineer board dibbling and dabbling, but I was too young to really understand if he knew anything,
Yeah.
Of course.
But obviously, as you grow, you understand that he probably had some knowledge of it, but I don't think much.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't even know it. I wouldn't be saying the right thing if I would say, oh, my dad doesn't know or he does know. I don't know if he does.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, it wasn't as sophisticated then as it
Exactly.
is now.
I know that he loves a great Fender amp.
Let's go back to basics, right?
Right.
Exactly.
But meanwhile, the Marley brand is so huge online. Like, you guys have done a really good job in like your Facebook, Twitter, the YouTube channel, and all that.
Yeah, because we're about the lifestyle, and what we have is an extension of the expression. What we try to create with the House of Marley is really resonates to who we are. So we keep that relationship with our people, our father's fans, and just making sure that we're on the same page, because my father has a movement that started before us, and as his children, we're just the stewards to help to continue that foundation and continue to build on that. And with the social network, it's great to hear the response from what is it that you're doing. Some people like it, some people don't. Some people have opinions, some people have facts.
Yeah.
So we love that, and with like my father, what is he at? 55 million on Facebook. It's like amazing. And what am I, like 10,000? Who am I? So it's amazing to kind of to see that his words and his legacy lives on through us and beyond us. So that's why we even say live Marley, because the lifestyle.
Yeah.
I love that.
One thing that I really love about House of Marley and the products that you guys are creating is that they're all eco-friendly.
Yes,
What are you
absolutely.
guys doing that's allowing you to do that?
Well, what it is, if you know of Rastafari, we talk about being ITIL, because ITIL is vital, and ITIL means what you put inside of yourself, right? But it's not one way, it's a full circle. It's not only what goes in, what comes out as well, right? So the expression of the House of Marley with the eco-friendly movement is the same teaching of Rastafari, innovation and still protecting Mother Nature, the earth. So we went to the extent to find the materials that can work in this field. And I bet you didn't know this, it's the same wood that's over there, but I use FSC certified wood,
Yeah.
and someone might not care about what is it that they're utilizing. I will go to the distance and find recycled plastic bottles. I will use the waste hemp, the waste cotton, because it's there, it's material to be used. So reusing the same material that is already in existence is what we love, and and it's part of that whole sustainable movement. You know what I mean? And we just want to do things that's going to always benefit the other man. Keep on building up on what you have. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Awesome.
Putting good vibes out there all around.
Sure. Well, it's all about the mood, and the colors, and what is it that I give you, and that's when I wake up in the morning, I say Jah Rastafari, because that those words invoke love in me. It invokes passion, you know. And then when I go anywhere, I want to be that, you know. I want to leave a little bit of love.
Wow, I want to feel that. I'm feeling it. I was like, I'll feel that.
Careful, Rohan.
What do I do in the morning? Rastafari.
Rastafari, you know. Yeah.
Rastafari.
Blessed love.
I say it. Yeah, I was going to go into like some sort of a deeper conversation here, but I'll leave that for after.
We'll do that one after the show.
Yeah. Like, all right, let's go into the chat room.
Yes, I want to know what fictional tech would you like to see actually come to life? Like, what's something that you would love to see?
You know what I'd love to see, honestly? I'd like to be able to see I'd like to watch television, and is it 3D to life? Like, you know, like that seed's gonna produce a multitude of fruits. One seed, you know. So it's really understanding that. And with Marley Coffee, I found a farm in Jamaica, and the community told me that there's coffee on the land. And when they told me there's coffee on the land, I said, really? And my first response was like, because, you know, you understand that the community needs help. So as a youth, trying to find yourself, do something progressive, you know, I said to the community, you mean coffee like oil? You know, because of course I understand commodities. You know, so,
yeah.
So when I asked them, I said, do you know anything about coffee? They said, yeah, Mr. Marley, we've been farming coffee all our lives. I said, well, we're in the coffee business. And that's happened in 1999. And
wow.
I took the time to just get into it and learn as I go. Well, it was a long learning lesson. It took me 10 years from 1999 to about 2010, 2009 before I could actually launch the first bag of coffee. And I sold that first bag of coffee, I might say, you know. I took it upon myself to take my product, walk into a store, and speak to the lady about why is it that I have created Marley Coffee and what it means to me before anyone else could do that. You know? Because I first must be an expression of what is it that I am before anyone else can really express it. You know, so that's Marley Coffee, and it's organic, and you know, Rainforest Alliance. And we love it.
Very cool.
Do you have a fine coffee taste now? Where if you taste something, you can tell where it's from? Or?
Yeah, because I don't drink coffee, you know. I taste coffee.
Yeah.
He's a taster. He's not just a drinker.
Because if you really understand coffee is like wine, you know. Coffee, there's so much different regions that coffee is grown in, and by the climate and by the temperature, you really get to taste the notes. So if you're really into coffee, like you're into wine, you should really try and start to really taste your coffee. Like, taste the coffee, you know. It's more than just drinking a cup of coffee. It's really to...
Just to get a buzz?
Yeah,
not to drink it, just to get really...
Yeah, and you have to, and you taste it, and you taste the notes, so you can understand that there's many floral notes to coffee, you know. There's a nutmeg, and there's, you'll taste the cinnamon, and all these earthly things, or cocoa, and so it's good to really get into it, and really, so I for myself, if I go to a restaurant, they say, do you want a cup of coffee? My first question is, where does the coffee come from? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you can't tell me that, then it's like, all right, let me try it, you know? And then because my expectation is not as great,
yeah.
But you know, coffee is something that one should really get into, like wine. Trust me, it's really, really good.
Well, it's been really great having you here today. We want to leave you with a little gift.
Oh yeah.
A Samsung Gear.
Oh yeah.
You're talking about syncing everything coming together. Exactly. This is the future right here. This is our gift to you because you're so lovely and have such great energy. We love it. And you're actually helping us wrap up this is our last live show of CES.
Oh, give thanks. You always
so
say
you're a part of
exactly.
So we want to thank all our amazing guests today. We had Soulja Boy, we had Patrick Norton, we had of course you, Ro. You're my new friend here, and Andre Meadows has been joining us all week long. BlackNerdComedy, Mark Watson, Soulja Knows Best, also doing some amazing reviews that you can check out on the Samsung YouTube channel right now. Ethan Newberry, as always, youtube.com/thesampler. All these clips are available on youtube.com/what's trending, the channel you're on right now. Yeah. So subscribe every day. Besides being at amazing events like this, like CES with Samsung, we curate the hot videos every day on YouTube. So we come up with videos every day. Yeah. They're crazy, they're wacky, they're viral. So subscribe for much more. We talk to your favorite YouTube stars every day. So yeah, welcome to the show if you haven't been here before and you're coming through all these amazing guests. And we hope to see you again soon. We'll be back in LA next week. Thank you so much for tuning into our amazing CES coverage from the Samsung Smart Lounge. I'm Cheryl Lazar. See you soon, guys. We love you. Thank you.